Hi, today I wanted to take you through a practice that will invite you to feel really calm and connected with your body and within your body. So let's start by standing at the front of our mat. You can choose to stand with your big toes touching or your feet hip width apart, whichever feels best for you. I'm going to take a moment just to invite the left hand to come onto the center of the chest and the right hand to come on top of the left hand. And just close the eyes for a moment and just come to take in the breath. And maybe even being aware of the sounds that you hear around you. Today I'm filming outside, so I hear the birds as the first sound for my ears. Just listening to the sounds that are most alive for you in this moment. And just letting the focus as you hear the sounds be on the breath, just flowing in and flowing out and beginning to deepen that breath. Just letting the belly fill, the rib cage and the chest. And then just with the exhale, pulling the belly in toward the spine. The inhale fills the belly, the rib cage and the chest. And then exhale, the belly pulls in toward the spine. And with the hands together like this on the chest, we're inviting the energy of our focus to be, or inviting our focus to be on the energy of our heart. Just connect into your heart. This is the home of your soul. And this is where your truth lies. Just come to connect to what your truth is here in this moment today. And as you connect into that, just be aware of releasing any judgment or expectation. And then coming to an intention that you feel will serve you best. So it's helpful to start the intention with an I am or I allow. And if nothing comes to mind immediately for you, then maybe even just coming to the intention, I am here, to invite your body and your mind to be fully present in the moment. Whichever intention you choose, come now to repeat it 3 times. Beautiful. Now allowing the arms to soften down by your sides, and we'll just start just by doing some simple rolls with the neck. So we'll just let our inhale be about lengthening up through the whole spine, and then the exhale just bringing chin to chest. The next inhale, letting right ear come towards the right shoulder, and exhale, chin back down towards the chest. Notice my palms are facing forward. Let your palms be in that position. Next inhale, coming to the left. Exhale down. Inhale to the right. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. Maybe even closing the eyes here. Inhale to the right. Exhale left. Sorry, exhale down. Inhale to the left. Exhale down. One last time now, inhaling to the right. Exhale down. Inhale left. And exhale down. Inhale, let the head come up. Now, letting the chin stay parallel to the ground, we're going to let the right ear come over the right shoulder. Take a moment here to lengthen up, just staying with a twist in the neck, but lengthen up here. Micro movement now, the exhale lets you twist a little further. Inhale, growing tall and long through the neck as much as possible, and exhale, twist a little further. Nice. Now back to center and over the left. So taking a moment here to lengthen and exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen and twist. Last time, inhale, lengthen and twist. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Now we're going to inhale and open the arms up. And exhale, we're going to come to clasp the hands behind the back. Be sure you clasp the fingers right to the webbing. And then from here, we're going to take another breath in just to open up through the chest. And with the exhale, we're going to come into a forward fold, letting the hands release from the back, head towards the knee. Releasing the hands now. Next inhale, fingertips to shins, coming halfway up. Exhale, deepen into a forward fold. And then we're going to clasp our thumbs and imagine we're trying to tear our thumbs apart, but they never release apart. As you let the upper arms be at the ears and inhale, coming all the way up. And again, exhale, hands behind the back, clasping right to the webbing. Inhale, open up through the chest as you extend the arms. And exhale, hands lift up off the back, forward fold. Head to knee. Next inhale, fingertips to shins, grow long. Exhale, deepen into your forward fold. Clasping thumbs, inhale. Upper arms with the ears, coming all the way up. And then exhale, hands behind the back, clasping fingers. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, fingertips to shins, long spine. Exhale, deepen into forward fold. And then clasp the thumbs. Inhale, upper arms with ears. Come all the way up with a flat back. We're going to add on, but continue the same beginning. Exhale, hands here. Inhale, open. Exhale, folding forward. Fingertips on shins, inhale. And then here's where we add on. We're going to exhale and let the left leg step back. We're going to now take an inhale and inhale, arms all the way up. And then exhale, let the hands come down. Step back. Take an inhale here, long, strong body. And then exhale, lowering down. Inhale, let your heart open. You could find baby cobra is a comfortable place for you, but if it feels okay and the shoulders are away from the ears, you can press into the hands and come all the way up into king cobra. I'm going to flip the toes, let the low belly lift the hips up and back, down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Breathe into the body, really aware of how the body's feeling here. Letting the low belly lift the hips up towards the sky. The palms are rooting down and growing roots to the earth. Now as those hips lift up to the sky, the heels root down, trying to also create roots down into the earth. And now let that right leg lift way up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Swing it all the way forward to the hands. Once again, opening up. Exhale, back foot forward, forward fold. Clasp the thumbs. Inhale, upper arms with ears all the way up. And exhale, hands behind the back. Inhale, open across the chest. And exhale, forward fold. Fingers rest on shins as you inhale halfway. And exhale. Now let the right leg step all the way back. Let the arms open all the way around and up. And then exhale, plant the hands, step back for plank. Take an inhale here in plank, nice strong body. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, your version of cobra as you open up. And exhale, flip the toes, lift the hips up and back, coming back into your downward dog. Really coming into your breath. And just aware of the body once again. Second downward dog, just notice how it feels. Really be long in the spine. Really feeling the hips lift up as much as you're rooting the hands into the earth and the heels towards the earth. And then with the next inhale, let that left leg lift way up to the sky. And exhale, swing it all the way through to the hands, lifting the arms all the way up. And then exhale, both feet forward, forward fold. Clasp the thumbs, inhale, lift and reach all the way up. And then from here, exhale, hands clasped behind the back once again. Inhale, open here. We're going to do something a little bit different here. Now we're going to really root into this right leg. Let the left leg lift up and back. Notice my hands are continuing to reach up just a little bit off the body. This helps to open up through the chest a little bit more. Really imagine this left leg is pressing against a wall behind you. Stay steady with your breath. Beautiful. Now, exhale, we're going to release the hands. Let the hands come to touch the ground. And from here, see about coming into a flat back as you reach. Fingertips touch the ground, and as you reach your heart forward and reach that back heel back. And then exhale, let that left leg come down beside the right leg, deepen into a forward fold. Clasp the thumbs, inhale, lift and reach all the way up. And exhale. Coming to clasp the hands behind, inhale, open. Now the left side, so rooting into that left leg, let the right leg lift up and back, heart forward. Staying with the breath. Imagining you're touching a wall behind you with that right leg. Heart reaches and soars forward. And really opening up through the chest by way of lifting those hands and arms off the back. As much as you're able to, anyways. Beautiful. Now releasing the hands. Let the fingertips come to touch the ground and see what happens here when you try to come to a flat back with that back leg lifted. We're staying with our breath wherever you are. And then letting that right leg come beside the left, deepen into forward fold. And then from here, clasp the thumbs, upper arms with ears. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands come down by your sides. Let the palms open forward. Let the eyes close. And just take a couple breaths here. Just notice, how are you feeling? Allow another layer just to peel away. Allow your breath to be your focus and allow yourself to deepen a little further into your body. Quietening your mind a little bit more as each breath becomes your source of focus. Coming back to state your intention 3 times. Beautiful. And then we'll just do one more pose standing here. So we're going to root through this left leg to start and come to hug our right knee in towards our body. So really finding a place to look at, a few feet in front of you on the ground, really staying with your breath here. Nice. Now from here, we're going to keep the right hand holding onto that right knee. Left hand's going to come onto the left hip, and then come to open that right knee out to the right side. If you feel steady, let your gaze come to the left and up, a little bit upwards. Staying with the breath, and if you lose your balance, that's okay. Just come right back into the pose. Life is full of those moments, and this time on our mat is all about training us for the real practice of life. Inhale back to center. Let the right hand come onto the right hip and then come now just to extend out through that right leg. Lift it up one more moment and then soften it down. Beautiful. Now, letting this left knee come to hug in towards the chest. Relax the jaw. Just notice what happens between the left side and the right side. Sometimes it's easier to balance on one side more than another. Beautiful. Now we're going to let the right hand come onto that right hip and open this left knee out to the left side. Letting the gaze go to the right and up a little bit. Nice. And then back to center. Let the left hand now come onto that left hip and reach and extend that leg out. Lift a little bit more and then soften down. Beautiful. Okay, let's make our way down to our mat. We're going to inhale, sweep those arms up. And exhale, we're going to dive forward. Fingertips on shins as we inhale, come halfway up. And then exhale, we're going to plant the hands and step back for plank pose. Take an inhale here in plank. And exhale, lower. Inhale your version of cobra. And exhale back in to downward dog. Just take another moment here just to notice this version of downward dog. How does the body feel? And then from here, just let the knees simply drop down onto your mat. Let the toes point behind you. Big toes touching, come into child's pose. So keep the toes touching and you decide whether you want your knees to come a little bit wider or whether you want them closer together. You can decide whether you want your arms to stay extended forward, stay extended in a forward position, which will help soften the shoulders and open them a little bit more, or whether you want to release across the shoulder blades in a different way and let your hands be down by your hips. So you decide what feels best for your body today in this moment. Come back to your breath. Just the simple flow of the inhale, followed by the exhale. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to come in to lie on our back and just do one more pose here, just hugging your knees into our chest, softening of it from side to side, just really mindful of the front of the hips, deepening into the sockets here. Really being sure that the back of the neck is nice and long. Shoulders are away from the ears. And just from this gentle compression in the belly, just continue letting the inhale flow and the exhale be complete. Beautiful. And then from here, we're just going to really be aware of the support of the earth beneath you and just extend the body along that support. Coming into final relaxation pose. So this pose, Shavasana, is the most important pose of our whole practice. This pose is when we really get to digest and integrate the deeper healing benefits of doing all of these postures. So just allowing yourself to find stillness for these last few moments. I invite you to enter into Shavasana with your intention, repeating it once again 3 times. And just being aware of the body as it's connecting to the earth. Just letting the body relax in this space. Letting the whole head, scalp, and skull relax. And softening the whole face, jaw, and tongue. Just continuing to breathe easy as you relax the whole spine. The right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade. The whole right arm and the whole left arm. And soften the space across the chest. Relax the rib cage. And soften the belly. Just feeling the whole upper body just melt into the earth, the support of the earth, and the whole torso melt down and release into the support of the earth. The whole pelvis melts down and releases into the support of the earth. As does the right leg and the left leg. The right foot and the left foot. The whole body releases down into the support of the earth. So I encourage you to take a few more minutes to linger here if your body feels it needs the time. If you really feel that a few more moments of stillness is exactly what you need, please honor that. And if you feel that it's time to move on with your day, then now is the time to reach your right arm up overhead and soften over onto your right side. Take a couple moments to breathe here. And then coming up to a seated position. Just letting your legs cross and bringing your hands either palms to touch in front of the heart, which allows you to connect your body's energy to your heart space, or letting your left palm come onto your heart and your right palm on top of that if you would prefer to tune a little bit more deeply into your own heart space. So you decide which mudra or hand position suits you to finish off the class today. close your eyes. Come back to your intention one more time, repeating it 3 times. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your trust. And if you enjoyed this, please share it on with your friends. Wishing you a beautiful and magical day. Namaste.